Boo. Okay, let's get serious. Here we go. Prepping my skin with Embryolisse Lait Cream Concentrate, but also some Strobe Cream from MAC. Getting all shiny, healthy, happy, natural. Get ready, folks. Here it is. This is my all-time favorite foundation. That's right. I guess you could call it my holy grail. That's what the kids on YouTube's are calling it. And of course it's friggin' discontinued. Here it is. It's the old L'Oreal Infallible before it was in a squeezy tube, before it was Pro Matte or Pro Glow. It was L'Oreal Infallible. I used the shade Classic Ivory, and they discontinued it a few years ago, and I started just stockpiling, and I'm down to my last bottle, which is really sad. Why do I like it? I just find it kind of instantly blurs, transforms, covers but doesn't look heavy. Just, it's like a one-stop shop for me. You can see as I put it on my forehead, it's a good color match. The rest of my skin, it's a little bit too pink, but in real life it sets down a bit darker, so you know, we can work with it. It's billed as a long-wear foundation, but I don't find it's actually that matte or that heavy. Like, it really kind of melts into my skin, and dare I say even looks a bit luminous. And I'm applying that with my Real Techniques buffing brush, the only brush I'll use that foundation with. Oh, and there we go, we're already on eyebrows, and I haven't even told you everything about that foundation. Just know that it's gone, or at least it's gone in Canada, and I'm pretty bummed about it. But I digress. I guess I could probably order it from Walmart or Amazon and pay heavy shipping and duties, and who knows. Oh well, there are other foundations in the world. I don't know if you could tell, but I was singing along to some music by XTC. Well, leave me a comment if you know what song it was. It's pretty obvious, I have to say. Oh my goodness, okay, brows, yeah. Uemura, my favorite pencil. And now some Glossier Boy Brow in blonde, just to make those front brows more bushy and nice. If you have any of that foundation in Classic Ivory, send it my way, let me know. I mean, I could probably get it sent from Amazon or Walmart, or I don't know, who knows. Moving on to eyes. I'm using another discontinued L'Oreal product. Oh, how horrible. It's just an eyeshadow duo with this matte taupey brown. So a cool brown on one side, and then a blue, electric blue eyeshadow on the other. Not the one I'm going to use, but the inspiration for this eye look. I'm taking a Real Techniques base shadow brush, I believe it's called. It'll be in the description box. And putting that all over my lid and working it up towards the brow bone and blending with a clean brush to make sure that there's no harsh edges. This is not a big eyeshadow look. This is all about the eyeliner. But I thought my eyes could use a little shadow and definition, so I'm going for it. And taking that now on the lower eye with a shading brush, again just to define my eye and get it ready for our fun pops of blue eyeliner. Now, apologies if in the background you can hear a whirring fan sound. I live very close to an Ethiopian restaurant, and you know, they're cooking up lots of good stuff, so they have the kitchen fans going pretty loud outside my window. My apologies. So now what I'm doing is really deepening my crease to get a little bit more dimension, and I'm actually using a shimmery brown taupe eyeshadow by Clinique. But yeah, any deeper brown shade will work. Using kind of circular and then windshield wiper motions back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, making sure everything is well blended. Giving my lashes a curl with my Uemura eyelash curler. And we've made it to the main event. My bright blue, cobalt, ultramarine, azuri, whatever you want to call this blue. That's my favorite color, just a very, very true royal blue. This eyeliner is by NYX, part of their Vivid Brights collection, which is pretty great. I have a few of the colors. And I'm taking that all the way across my lash line and then starting to build a wing out towards my eyebrow. Now, this obviously takes a little bit of practice, but I have to say, building a wing like this with a colored eyeliner, for whatever reason, I find so much easier than black. Colors are just more forgiving, I think. So if you struggle with doing eyeliner, I would say try not using black. I wear a lot of blue eyeliner, brown eyeliner, green eyeliner, you know, anything that's not black. And also I find it's easier, especially when wanting to do a wing like this, to lay down some eyeshadow so that you can follow the shape of your eye a little bit easier than just on a bare eye. So I just kind of go back and forth until the wings are long enough, or enough to my liking, and things are matching. I kind of lean back there to see if there's any semblance of symmetry happening, which of course is difficult. Everyone's eyes are different, you know. Little pep talk there. We're all different. Contouring now with the NYX Wonder Stick. This is an old fave. Before I found that Fenty Beauty Stick, this is what I was mostly using to cream contour. So if you want something a little cheaper, get this one. The only downfall is that it comes with a cream highlighter as well, but not a shimmer, like a matte skin color, which I never ever use. Blending that in with my foundation brush, and then actually going back over that with another NYX product, which is their powder blush in the shade Taupe. And I'm really going for the contour. I want this to be kind of a geometric look, you know, sharp lines all around the skin. I'm not going to go too heavy with blush. I want the focus to be on the eyes and the shapes of the face. I also wore this out, and I don't often go out with contacts, i.e. without my glasses, so I wanted to make sure that I really focused on my skin, because there's no hiding that night. This was something I wore to my friend Joelle's birthday. Hi Joelle, happy birthday. It was months ago. Okay, you saw me hold up that really, really, really sad blush. It's a old Covergirl product, which I bet they still make. It's from their Cheekers line, which I think is a really ridiculous name. It's kind of gross, but I love it. Cheekers, and it's just my favorite, like, nude, nothing really there blush. Gives a nice sheen to the skin, not like a shimmery highlighter glitter, just a sheen. I think the shade is actually called Natural Shimmer. Going in with some concealer. This is an old favorite. I saw Sam Chapman use this years ago, and I went out and bought it even though it was so expensive. But it's lasted me years. So there you go. It's the Clarins Instant Concealer in the lightest shade. And it's really nice. It's quite a good heavy coverage, even though it's like moisturizing and has a nice sheen. It's great for dry skin. So I just pat it on with my fingers and then barely have to blend it with a brush after. I find it really just kind of disappears into the skin, which is nice. I'm now going back over my eyeshadow to define it, since I've put concealer on and it's not as smoked out as I'd like it. So just doing the same thing I did earlier and blending it once more for good measure. Lightly setting that concealer with RCMA No Color Powder and the Real Techniques setting brush. Ooh, is that brush ever an MVP? It can do it all. It's great for powdering, highlighting. People even use it for foundation, if you can believe it. It's a good one. Ooh, here we go. Presenting, I think, one of the nicest highlighters in the world. This is the RMS Living Luminizer, and it's a cream highlighter that I'm just patting on my skin. This is the first cream highliner that I ever found that I could put on top of my foundation and it didn't break it up and ruin and get all patchy underneath. So that's great. It's a real winner. The whole range is amazing from RMS. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. Actually, I'm going to do a video about RMS, kind of a product overview. Stay tuned. Doing some mascara. This is a Tarte Mascara. I think it's called Light's Camera Flashes, or Lashes. Who knows? I found it's kind of underwhelming, like most Tarte products. Ooh. But yeah, any old black mascara will do ya for this look. And then for my lower lashes, I'm using the MAC Extended Play because it extends the wear time of your mascara and has a nice thin applicator, which is great for the bottom lashes. And yeah, I do have to say, going back to blue eyeliner, it's just my favorite. I just love it. Okay, and now lipstick. I'm putting on this pretty pink lipstick from ILIA, which I got from my friend Brooke's store called Likely General. Hi, Brooke. Very nice lipstick, but wasn't the right shade. I knew I wanted pink, but I think that was too pink. So I'm using more of a brownish pink. This is a L'Oreal, I'll just call it a lip paint. It's one of those liquid lipsticks, but it doesn't really set matte. It's very comfortable, and I think was the right brownish pink nude. I think I made the right decision. Putting that all over my smacker. Okay, finalmente. Just giving that a blot, and I think I'm ready to go. Taking down my hair, brushing it out a little with my hands. I curled it because it was a special occasion, and I changed my part, which made me very self-conscious. That's the finished look. I hope you like it. I'm gonna primp some more for another minute here on the camera. I mean, my journey with blue eyeliner goes back to the late 90s when I was reading an InStyle magazine at my aunt's house, and they were featuring Gillian Anderson in this little article they had about like makeup on set of television. And so the makeup artist went over some of the products she used, and I was like, oh my god. And my mind was blown because they said that Scully wore brown eyeshadow with a blue eyeliner. And I was like, I would have never thought that. But it's so versatile, everyone. I hope you try it. I'll talk more about blue makeup another time. Thanks.